A lot of people actually think civilian police officers and Air Force security forces do the exact same job. But honestly, that is so far from the truth. If you're standing at a crossroads right now, trying to figure out whether you should put on a local badge or lace up a pair of military boots, well, this explainer is exactly what you need. We're going to break down the totally unvarnished, gritty realities of both paths so you can make the right call for your future.
So, exact same job? No way. Not even close. Look, choosing between civilian law enforcement and the military, that's a massive life decision. It literally dictates where you sleep, what your paycheck looks like, and what your actual daily grind is going to be. You absolutely cannot make this choice based on action movies or some heavily polished recruiting pitch. You need the ground truth, and that's exactly what we're doing here. Now, before we get into the major differences, let's talk about their shared baseline. Because whether you go civilian or military, you are committing to protecting people and property. You're going to carry firearms, you're going to respond to some really high-stress emergencies. Both of these paths demand grueling shift work, tight teamwork, and just absolute discipline. They definitely share that core DNA. But once you get past the tactical gear and the high stress, these two paths go in completely different directions.
Okay, let's start with Path A, the badge.
This is your civilian law enforcement route. When you take this path, you're choosing a highly localized, community-driven career. Your daily grind here? It means working directly with your community. You're looking at endless patrols, making traffic stops, handling local investigations, and, making arrests. It is gritty, hands-on work. You'll deal with literally everything, from a midnight noise complaint to serious felonies. And while you get the incredible reward of making a tangible, real-world impact right in your own backyard, you also have to navigate local politics, tough civilian shift schedules, and spending your precious days off sitting in traffic court.
All right, let's flip the script and look at Path B, the beret.
This is Air Force Security Forces. If the badge is local, the beret is entirely global. Instead of patrolling a city block, your day is going to involve base and flight line security. You're providing hardcore resource protection for multi-million-dollar aircraft, and you're manning entry control points. But here's the absolute biggest differentiator: deployments. You are a military member first. That means intense military training, working overseas, and leaving home for months at a time. But the trade-off for that really demanding lifestyle is that the military offers much faster, highly structured leadership opportunities for a young person than a standard local police department ever will.
Okay, this is where the rubber really meets the road. Let's do a rapid-fire head-to-head comparison. First up, the missions: local community policing versus global defense. Pay and benefits? Well, civilian cops often have a higher earning potential over time because of overtime, but security forces give you housing allowances and full health care right out of the gate. Lifestyle is a massive one to consider. Civilians put down roots, security forces stay highly mobile. Basically, if you want to stay put, go civilian. But if you want a structured ladder to climb quickly, complete with amazing education benefits like the GI Bill, the military is incredibly hard to beat.
So, which one is actually right for you? It's time for a quick gut check. Really ask yourself what you want out of your 20s. If you want local community policing, a long-term civilian career, and you definitely want to stay close to home, law enforcement is your path. But if you're craving that military experience, you really want to travel, you need robust education benefits, and you are eager to fast-track your leadership by serving in the Air Force, then security forces is absolutely the play.
The ultimate takeaway here is this: neither career is objectively better than the other. It entirely depends on the kind of life that you want to build. Whether you choose the badge or the beret, both require immense discipline, unwavering commitment, and a willingness to serve something way bigger than yourself.
Hopefully, this explainer gave you a much clearer picture of the gritty realities, stripping away all that recruiter talk so you can figure out which path actually fits your personal goals. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment down below telling me which career you're choosing: law enforcement or security forces. And make sure to subscribe for more honest, unpolished career breakdowns. Stay focused, and we'll catch you in the next one.